know if I'm gonna put this video out, but I'm gonna record it to keep the memories.
Yes, he is.
This is Taryn, my girlfriend. Y'all don't see her on the show. I got a very special video for y'all today. I am in Oregon, and today I will be taking a very exclusive tour around the Nike World Headquarters.
So this is the Michael Johnson track, but look how cool it is that you're running in the woods. You see right past that tree?
Yeah.
My team, the first project I was asked to work on when I got here was to make a soccer shoe not packed full of mud. So we actually worked with a professor at Oregon State. He brought in the stickiest mud, and we ended up commercializing and launching that, called Nike Anti-Clog. I had PhDs that would be running out there with shoes strapped to their feet and just seeing how muddy and cloggy they were.
So how does you get unmuddy the cleat?
Patented, we filed over 60 patents. It's a material used in catheters. So a catheter they stick inside your body.
Yeah.
So when they stick it inside their body, they want it to just slide in nice and easy.
Yeah.
So what this material does is it sucks up water. And once it sucks up water, it turns into like a piece of sponge, and it gets really slippery, and it'll slide right in there. What happens is when you're stepping on mud, there's water in the mud. The water makes the bottom of the shoe, you can't see it. It basically turns it into a big sponge, and it doesn't suck up water. And then what happens when you go back to the locker room? It dries up. See MJ out here, and they're like, he'll come into a meeting and he'll shut down a design because he doesn't like it. But this is typically, I mean, how sweet is this? This is the whole history of the Jordan brand. So most people don't realize he was wearing New Balance shoes.
And that one?
But I mean, here you go, back in 1985. I mean, Air Jordan 1. Down there in the bottom there is Tinker Hatfield.
Yeah.
So I worked in the same building as Tinker. And remember the guy I told you designed the gold shoes?
Mm-hmm.
This is his brother, Toby. Toby was the one.
These ones?
No, Toby worked with Michael Johnson.
Brooks shoe. So like these ones, I think up until 14 he wore. Then after this, he didn't wear any of these shoes.
I mean, I remember those. Those were pretty studly.
I like those ones. Yeah, he didn't. He didn't wear any of these.
It's 28. When I was in Nike, when I left. This view, huh?
Oh yeah, this is nice.
Huh?
So is this where?
This was and Dominican was sitting right over there.
Yeah.
The kids put their stuff there. Jody and I were walking on the tracker, and I saw Taryn sitting over there lifting up her phone. I said, "Do not." Well, not if. When they do any new basketball product, they'll do product testing here. So they have local guys that they pay to wear shoes, and then afterwards give them feedback like, hey man, I was trying to cut and I don't feel like the traction's very good, or I don't have as much bounce.
Right.
But
I don't know, I like it's cool. So take a lunch break, come hoop.
Yeah, people hoop here. The other thing is, see over there in the corner, I mean, it's not the primary reason, but there's like squash and pickleball, or squash courts back there, racquetball. But I mean, just the natural light in here is so sweet.
I'm going to save y'all ears on this one because basically Myron let me know that they host kids camps here, that this has always been the Bo Jackson Center, all of the buildings named after athletes, which is cool but a little problematic when they have some off the field, off the court issues. But yeah, man, we going to walk over here, take my slow walk, and let them know that they also host a kids camp out here on the Bo Jackson field. And I'm going to give y'all a very close-up look. Taryn, get the flick. Yeah, man, sweet. Who wouldn't want to have a camp here as a kid? And all of these balls was flat.
Center, right?
Yep.
And one of Tiger Woods' favorite golf courses is Pebble Beach.
Yep.
So they built this to mimic the 18th tee of Pebble Beach. Okay?
Oh, so it's actually a tee box.
Yep. So they had Tiger out here one day. I wasn't here, but my boss told the story.
Mm-hmm.
Tiger's here, and he's chipping balls with irons and putting like 3 balls within a tiny circle. I mean, that's how accurate he was.
It's crazy.
And then he starts hitting his driver, Well, that's the old Lance Armstrong building, now the Nike Sports Center. Do you
Okay.
see to the right of it?
Yeah.
He's flying his drives that far. And Phil had him mic'd up here. And Phil said, "Do you think you can knock the windows out?" And he said, "Go for it."
You do it.
So Tiger blasts a drive, it hits, and you hear this shattering of the glass. Phil had a sound effect on his hip. He did. That's tempered glass. That's not going to shatter that.
No.
But I mean, he's blasting his drives that far. This is Ronaldo Field. So remember, Bo Jackson was turf.
Yeah.
This is real grass.
Okay. Does he ever come into town? Did he?
I'm telling you a lot here, but do you remember when I told you my team was wearing those muddy shoes?
Right.
Pay players to come play on the weekend.
Yeah.
It's in October. It's raining out. It's a Saturday morning. I come out here. We're sitting under the trees, and after the match, they have the players come and lift their feet up and show the bottom of their feet. The anti-clog one that was a prototype, you could have eaten off. The other guy's shoes were packed full of mud. I take that picture. That picture's been used all throughout Nike now. That started.
Success.
That was like Taryn remembers this. I don't think they do this anymore. They used to host the 7-on-7 Nike Elite passing camp. They would bring in would bring in D linemen. Indomitian Sue would be out here. They'd be having the linemen are blocking the D or trying to get to the dummy.
So was that the opening, or was it just that?
Yes, the opening.
So the opening is here.
Tom Luganville would be out there from ESPN live, and then they would come out here, and the final two teams would be decked out head to toe in all brand new Nike garb. We saw Tua was here that year.
That's
Dylan
like
McCaffrey.
Yeah.
They got pictures with Christian and Ed McCaffrey, the dad. I mean, that was the cool thing. It's like these guys could all come. Families could come and watch that stuff.
That was the thing in high school, is to try and make it to the opening.
Oh, that was freaking awesome.
Yeah. We didn't make it. We didn't make it from Michigan to the opening.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then the last.
So as you can see, man, Tiger Woods building super dope. But it's lunchtime, and they got a selection. Multiple cafeterias on the campus. They got something for everybody. I'm just showing y'all how it look. Real campus vibes. Peep my boy Coach K. They wouldn't let us go upstairs. And we pop into the Serena Williams building for lunch, and guess what your boy had? Steak. He had steak and potatoes with a good olipop, man. Crazy. The little mic. That's the LeBron building. Let's get it. Yes, we are all witnesses. But as I close this thing out, man, I just want to say thanks to Myron. Thanks for the tour. It's a great birthday present. Come see Nike. This is the parking garage right here. And yes, they have a court at the parking garage. Crazy. Final thoughts, though. Being on the campus, it feels like an actual college campus. It doesn't feel like the Nike World Headquarters. I know I'm at the Nike World Headquarters, but the way people outside working out, the gyms all over the place, the basketball courts, it's like an athlete's playground, but people have to do like work here. It sounds stupid to say, but yeah, man, if you stayed this long, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Appreciate you for watching. Peace.